Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I am the guy who does stuff here, and today we are going to be giving some tips for beginners, and just all that. First tip of the day. First tip here. You want to make sure that if you trailer like a strike, like a mini spinner, like this one, you want to make sure you cut the bait to the right size. Because guess what? If it's too long, what will happen is a bass will think it's a snake. So yeah. So these guys, we cut these two and this guy too, right? Because they're mini spinners. You don't want them looking like snakes, and you want to actually catch something, right? So yeah, look at this. Look at that trailer length, and look at what it would normally be, what it would normally look like without cutting it. Look how much of a difference that would be. That would look like a snake to us, especially with those finesse worms, because those finesse, or no, trick worms, um, those are even longer, right? Well, on here we trailered this one with like a color that kind of matches. It has the lime, like has like the chartreuse lime, chartreuse with the red and the black flakes, same color as this guy, and with the white end tips too. This guy is a really nice trailer. Then we got the other one. We got a blue and black Strike King mini spinner with a Junebug Junebug chart colored trick worm, and these would be really nice. And all three of these colors are super nice. And these 4-inch dead ringers on this guy with the chartreuse, the green, and the orange with the chartreuse pepper. All those trailers are really good. But you want to make sure you also really cut them, because if you don't, they're gonna look like a snake, to a bass, gonna appear as like a snake and stuff. So, and when you trailer them, when you trailer anything with a silicone skirt, you want to make sure that the silicone skirt string things are all out of the way. Because if not, they're going to go inside of the hole where the hook went inside of. And when you try and take the trailer out, it's going to start ripping all the things out with it. So, yeah, it's nice. And then another thing is like crankbaits and all baits that just go like this. Usually, when it's going like that, you usually don't want to or when it's like a lot of baits go like this, right? The three main types of baits that go: jerk baits, rattle traps, and cranks. They all go like that, right? But if they're starting to like or just all around the place, usually means your line is caught on some of the hooks. Usually that's needed to fix. You just take it out. But sometimes the knots will get tied around it that you can't untie, so you just cut and then retie it or tie something else on. But next up, we've got for poppers. They're the top water type bait. So that means they float on the top of the water like this. So yeah. But and you reel them in slowly, and then jerk them back ever so slightly, and they'll make a splash with that little mouth and go. But you don't want to jerk it back. There's a fly around me. You don't want to jerk it back too hard because if so, it'll go flying across wherever you're fishing, or it'll just make a giant wall of water that you don't want either. And this is also a really nice color. It's a Yozuri. There's many different brands of baits. Yozuri is a great brand. Yo, I just got yo. Hold up.